Welcome back, everyone. For you, it seems as no time has passed. But for me, I just trudged through and relived a bunch of this game. And man, was there a lot in here that I kind of forgot about. Well, not really. I mean, how could I forget? But not much has changed up until this point. But let me give you a little refresher, just so we're all on the same page here. Itsuki and Saki are fighting. Itsuki moved out. School festival happened. Sakia kissed us. Then we got stabbed. Then we, talked to Itsuki about what was going on, and she gave us the flash drive that says wait half a year, which again, we still don't know why it said that. That was not answered in the last room. And now it's the rainy season again, and we have our headaches, and we want now to do the magical forehead thing, but she wants to be all mature and adult and give us medicine. Crazy, am I right? And here we are. It seems like something's wrong. Oh yeah, now also came home late that night and got that weird phone call. What was that about? I want to know. And anyways, a lot happened. A lot happened while you were gone. And here we are, and I don't remember what option I chose first here, if I really nagged now to do the magical forehead thing, or I agreed to her opinion, but I think I'm going to go agree to her opinion, because that just sounds more reasonable to me. And if I remember correctly, we did choose this option last time, and she did do the magical forehead thing anyways in the end. But I think this is the right way to go, hopefully.
わかった。お薬にするよ。
Saying this heavily, I take the box of headache medicine from her.
あ、お水いるよね。待ってて。
Now stands up and walks to the kitchen again. I take the medicine out from the box and wait. Now returns with a glass of water. She holds out the glass to me.
はい、お姉ちゃん。
I take it. I look at the tablet lying on my palm and then place it in my mouth. Next, I bring the glass to my mouth and fill my mouth with water. Then I swallow the tablet. Well, if it'll help ease my headache, I think to myself. As for what Now said about how I shouldn't always rely on her, well, that's the undeniable truth. I gulp down another mouthful of water and then take in a breath. I hope I get better, I think to myself. And then... Now, what's wrong? I hear Now's trembling breath.
え、なおちゃん？ごめんね。お姉ちゃん。
What? I think this is new.
どうしたの？
Now is crying, tears spilling from her eyes. Without wiping them away, she looks straight at me as the tears spill out of her eyes and down her cheeks.
ごめんなさい。ごめんね。お姉ちゃん。
I'm stunned.
なおちゃん、なんで泣くの？なおちゃん悪くないよ。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
I don't know what to do. I mean, Now has done nothing wrong. Why is she crying like this, as if she can't bear it? I don't understand it at all.
ごめん、お姉ちゃん。でも、これでいいの。これでいいんだよ。
What?
これでいいって。
I guess she's referring to taking headache medicine instead of relying on the magic charm?
なおちゃん。ねえ、ごめんね。びっくりしたよね。いきなり泣き出しちゃって。いいけど、やっぱりおまじないする？
I broach the subject, as if to say to her that we could do it if she wants, although it had been Now who had said I should take the medicine instead. It feels kind of weird.
ダメだよ。せっかくお薬飲むのに。
Oh,
これで。
what's going on? Now it looks as if she's both crying and laughing at the same time. I feel as if something is caught in my chest and I cannot say anything. We stay like this for I don't know how long.
ごめん。もう大丈夫。涙止まったから、ちょっと顔洗ってくるね。
Standing up now trots over to the sink. I'm at a loss for words. After a little while, now returns, but walks straight over to her desk and opens its drawer. She takes something out. Oh no! She did corrupt the file, didn't she? You little sneak! You fucking took the USB drive and you corrupted the file, and that's why it wasn't there when Itsuki takes it back. God, now, and I was actually feeling sad for you. Now I'm just a little pissed off. What she shows me is a white USB memory stick. I had thought I'd lost it.
あ、それ部屋片付けてる時に落ちてるの見つけて。私のっていうか。
It's like mom just found the porn mags and we're like, those aren't mine. A friend gave them to me. I don't know about you guys, but it's like my mom would always like clean when she wanted to snoop through my room. And she'd find a bunch of stuff and just be like, what's this? I don't know, mom. A friend gave it to me. I swear it's not mine. Why had Now put it away? Why had she not said anything to me? And why now?
渡すの忘れてたよ。はい。
Now holds it out for me and I take it. She'd forgotten. I see. Of course, things like that happen, but even to the usually reliable Now? Wait half a year. The short message in the text file, I don't know if Now has seen it or not. With many things left unsolved, I had let the bustle of my daily life sweep me up until I had given up on finding answers.
でも、そっか。
It's May. It's been 6 months since I received the USB memory stick in November.
じゃあなお、ご飯の用意するね。
Saying this, Now heads to the kitchen. I had been unconsciously gripping the USB memory stick in my hand. The fact is, I've been aware of the truth. That since that day, many things had changed, and that there was no use in pretending they hadn't. From the crack between the curtains, I can see the night sky. The raining sky is dark, and I cannot see the stars or the moon.
話、聞かなくちゃダメだよね。
I know this, but why do I have to? No, that's not the right question. I changed my
誰
question.
のためなんだろう。
That night I dream of something. The next day, when I wake up, my recollections of the dream are hazy and I hardly remember anything at all. Only that it seemed like a memory from long ago. I think I was meeting someone in my dream.
よし、じゃあお前の名前は？
Oh, this is exciting. So the dream changes depending on the route you're on. Ah, I love it. I think I was giving someone a name. Maybe a pet? It's hazy. The next day, during a short break between classes, seeing Miss Itsuki walk out into the hallway alone, I pursue and call after her.
何？大事な話。USB メモリーの。そう。
Miss Itsuki seems dubious at first, but then a look of understanding appears on her face.
放課後あのカラオケでいい？
She names the same place where she had given me the USB memory stick last year.
じゃ私トイレ行くから。
Saying this, Miss Itsuki walks away. As I watch her walk away, she seems to mutter something to herself.
なんで今さらわかんね
え。今さらって。
School finishes.
お姉ちゃん、また後で。遅くならないようにするよ。なおも買い物して帰るね。
After stepping out of the school gate, Now and I go our separate ways. There's something I have to do. These days, that's all the explanation we need to provide to each other on days we go our separate ways. Such days have become more and more common. It's mostly Now, but today it's me. Now doesn't even ask what that something is. Last year, that would have been unthinkable. There is a sadness to it.
ごめんなさい。ごめんね、お姉ちゃん。
Now is falling tears. Even now, I have no idea what the cause of her tears was.
私の知らないところで何が起きているのか。
Oh, well, that's exactly what's happening. And I bet you Now looked at the video and then and that must be why she was crying, right? I mean, hell if I know. This game jerks me around so much, but if Now saw the video, she would be pretty upset, I think, considering she'd gone through all this effort to keep Itsuki and Sakuya a secret from Asuka, and to assume Asuka had seen it. But then again, you also have to wonder, because there wasn't a video on the USB stick, it was just that text file. And apparently it had been corrupted. Did it get corrupted because Now corrupted it, or was it corrupted before Now even looked at it and Asuka had it? I don't know. Questions.
なんかサスペンスチック。
I mutter to myself that that's taking it a little too far.
よし、行こっと。
I begin walking towards the karaoke store near the station. While waiting for Miss Itsuki, I sing my heart out. Just as I place the microphone down to take a break, Miss Itsuki comes in.
よ、また歌ってたんだ。好きだね。
なんか歌いたくって。
わかるわかる。私も人から好きだし。
Miss Itsuki is carrying a tablet-type computer under her arm.
さくやさんは？
ああ、学校に残って補習。遅れ取り戻さないとなんないしさ。
そっか、大変だね。
本人はこれっぽっちも大変だなんて思っちゃいない。あれはそういう女。
うわー、わかるわ。
I say admiringly.
さて。
Miss Itsuki lowers herself down onto the sofa.
大事な話だっけ？
うん。
The first incident that had been the start of the changes, the fight between Miss Sakuya and Miss Itsuki. I told her to go back to the one she used to love. And then I had been given the USB memory stick. The text file inside had read, "Wait half a year."
へへー、私真ん中。
I listened to the voice coming from the tablet. It's a very childlike, high-spirited voice. Following this,
その子振り回すのやめて。静かにできないの？うっせー、いいじゃんかよ。 いつもいつも勝手なんだから。
Displayed there on the tablet screen are a few children. They're in a room somewhere. Someone appears to be using a camcorder to video the three children. In the middle is a girl with a mischievous expression on her face. To her right is a girl with pretty features. And on the left is a timid girl with glasses. The middle girl is holding a cat to her chest and spinning it around. The cat is sickly thin with a nasty look to it.
すごいブス猫。
大事なのそこじゃねえ。
これって。
I start to mutter, but cannot seem to find the words to continue. Footage that I've never seen before, a place that I've never seen before, children that I've never seen before, and yet...
ほら、咲夜も抱っこすれば。結構よ。アスカが抱いてなさい。これ、私と咲夜さん。
正解。
Footage I'm seeing for the first time, a place that I'm seeing for the first time, children that I'm seeing for the first time. They're calling each other Asuka and Sakya and looking carefully. They do seem familiar.
この反対側にいる子は？
The timid girl wearing glasses. Glasses? Miss Itsuki does not answer. Just then, on the screen, the little me turns to the girl wearing glasses.
笑えよ、いつき。せっかくカメラ借りたのにさ。
Dude, how does Itsuki not want it? Not hate? How does Itsuki not hate us at this point? I mean, we kind of know she kind of does. We know what she thinks about us, considering how she calls us, how she describes us.
いつき？ほら、猫持たせてやるから。いらない。なんだよ、つまんねえな。
そういうこと。私だよ、そのネクラメガネ。
別人。
As I whisper this, my eyes remain glued to the screen. The background is white like a hospital. All the children are wearing matching nightwear, almost as if they were patients in a hospital. The footage ends after a little less than a minute, and yet still I stare at the screen. I can't take my eyes off it.
これが私たちの昔の映像。
そう。
I can't help myself from laughing. I mean, this is ridiculous. And yet it's here, clear as
付け
day.
加えるなら、あんたと咲夜は相思相愛だった。
She had said this in a casual, offhanded manner.
はい。
I'm stunned. I mean, in love? Who and who?
相思相愛。
Miss Sakya and I? Miss Sakya and I?
そう。あんたたちは付き合ってた。まあよく喧嘩もしてたけど。
Miss Itsuki's words cannot seem to penetrate my mind. I mean, there's no way I could believe it. And yet...
口開いているの？間の抜けた顔。
The small star that I had seen when I first met her at school.
私好きだよ、咲夜のこと。
How at the karaoke booth I ended up saying this to her.
アスカ。
And the feeling of happiness I felt after being kissed on the rooftop. And all of the other things that happened here and there. I feel as if I'm starting to understand the sensation of destiny I felt exists between Miss Sakya and me. But...
でも、そんなのって。
My mind feels an utter chaos, an utterly chaotic kind of utter chaos. I'm starting to feel dizzy when...
なあ、一つ聞いていいか？
As I stare at Miss Itsuki through the haze of confusion, she plays with the memory stick between her fingers and looks as if she's thinking about something.
大幸妹の様子に変わったところない？
はい？なんでなおちゃん？
I feel stupefied, not understanding why the subject suddenly changed to now.
いいから。そうだな。私と昨夜の喧嘩の後あたりから今まで。
いきなり言われても。ごめんなさい。ごめんね。お姉ちゃん。
Well, it looks like we're gonna at least be honest in this route. I mean, yes, Now has been acting really weird. For some reason, I recall that time she was crying.
泣いてた。
Miss Itsuki looks at me dubiously as these words unintentionally escape my lips.
は？何それ？
私ね、昔から梅雨の時期はよく頭痛になって、なおちゃんにおまじないしてもらったら良くなってて。でも今年はもう子供っぽいことやめようってなおちゃんが言ったんだけど。
Miss Itsuki returns to her deep thought.
それがどうかしたの？もしかい。
What do you know, Itsuki? Tell us! I take a sip from my drink out of helplessness.
USB メモリー。
お？
大幸妹に中身を書き換える機会はあった？
That's what I'm thinking happened.
いや、何言って。
いいから思い出せ。大事なことだ。
Her tone is sharp.
そりゃ一緒に暮らしてるし、私がお風呂に入ってる時とか先に寝ちゃったりだとか。
Did she ever have a chance? I mean, the answer would be yes, but still.
なるほど。決まりだな。あんたの妹が書き換えたんだ、この中。
いやいや。
What is she saying, this crazy girl?
今日はここまで。それ返して。
What? No. Let's not call this a day. Are you kidding me? What do you know, Itsuki? Tell us. Don't do this to us. Oh, I thought she left. I was like, ugh, running away. She takes a tablet out of my hands and is about to head out of the door.
はい、ちょっと待って、急に。
Yeah, listen, let's talk this out. Surely there's something I can do. Informing me wouldn't bring the end of the world, would it?
あんたと話してて気になることができた。調べてみるから続きはまた今度。
Okay, let me come with you. And you can tell me.
気になることって。
Miss Itsuki puts her hand on the door handle and looks back at
今
me.
日私と会って話したことは妹に言わない方がいい。
Uh-oh. I don't like keeping secrets, Itsuki. It doesn't make things better.
全部隠せるわけじゃないだろうけど、少なくとも話の内容は言わないでおいた方がいい。たく、抜け子のことは言えない。私もバカだな。
In the middle of her sentence, it seems like she started talking to herself.
今まで気にしてなかった。オープンキャンパス。大幸妹は私たちのこと知ってた。知ってて近づいてきた。だとしたらなんで知ってたんだ。
Knew what about who and yeah, that's my response exactly. A sigh escapes Miss Itsuki's lips, and then she continues.
妹に気をつけろ。抜け子の記憶がないのは。
She breaks off mid-sentence.
じゃあな。
She leaves the room. Why do you always do this to us, Itsuki?
けわからん。
In my state of confusion, I sit down on the bench in front of the station.
私が記憶喪失っ子？
I've always been conscious of the fact that I'm not good at remembering things, but
私と咲夜さんといつきさんが昔一緒にいた？
I don't know about that. It's the first time I've heard about this. The first time I've heard about this in my whole life. Not my parents or my grandma, nor now. No one has ever told me about this. I was born in the Osachi family and was raised in a completely ordinary way. When I was a second grade elementary student, I fell from a tree, and because of that, I've never been able to recall the time when I was little. But I've lived my own life fine so far, never making a big deal about that.
でも
The fact that now talked to Miss Itsuki and Miss Sakia at the open campus day, that means that now lied to me when she told me that she merely saw them. Thinking about it normally, it would seem obvious that Miss Itsuki would be the one lying. But then, how could she know that I fell from a tree? I never told her. There's only a handful of people who know about this. Yes.
それに USB メモリー。
The memory stick that supposedly contained that
な
video.
おちゃんが中身を書き換えた。
I don't understand. Why would Nao feel the need to do that?
妹に気をつけろ。抜け子の記憶がないのは。
気をつけろって。
The reason why you lost those memories. Miss Itsuki's sentence had broken off in a strange spot. Thinking about it naturally, it could have gone something like, the reason why you lost those memories is because of Nao. It felt as if she was about to finish the sentence like that. Watch out for your little sister.
いやいやいやいや、ダメだ。こんがらがってきた。
I groaned to myself, unable to move from the bench. Oh, did we just pass out? Oh no. Oh no, we fell asleep. Asuka, are you okay, girl? As a reflex action to escape reality, I fall asleep. Oh, girl. I know that tactic. I do that all the time, man. My body will put me to sleep when I'm stressed. Yeah, that happens sometimes. But you I worry about you alone on a bench, falling asleep in the middle of the night, or in the night, yeah.
ちゃん、お姉ちゃん。
Now? What are you doing here? Thank God you're here. Holy shit. I just fell asleep on a park bench. Or not a park bench, but the bench outside the station from the karaoke place. After speaking about questionable things with Miss Itsuki that I need to keep hidden from you. Oh my God. I'm scared all of a sudden. Someone is shaking my body.
あと5分。ダメだよ、お姉ちゃん。お姉ちゃんってば。
Shake, shake. I see now standing in front of me as I open my eyes.
よかった、起きた。え、あれ、私。
With a blank mind, I look around. I'm sitting on a bench in front of the station. It's already night.
あ、寝ちゃってたんだ。もう、全然帰ってこないから心配したんだよ。ごめん。でもよかった。ここで見つかって。
Now smiles at me with relief. Well, not coming home like that before dark without saying anything, I guess it's natural she'd worry. She's come looking for me.
お姉ちゃん、帰ろう。
Showing me a warm smile, she holds out her hand. Watch out for your little sister.
帰ろう。
I chase away Miss Itsuki's words into a far corner of my mind. Now is still now, my beloved little sister. If I had to choose who to trust, the only possible answer could be now. I grab onto her hand and stand up. Now his hand feels a little cooler than my own.
体冷えてるからお風呂入った方がいいよ。入る。ねえ、一緒に入ろっか。狭いよ、寮のお風呂。嬉しいけど体十分温まらなかったらダメだもん。そっか、そうだね。なんか体硬い。だから体冷えちゃってるんだって。雨とか降らなくてよかったよ。雨降ってきたらさすがに気づいて起きるよ。どうかな。お姉ちゃん居眠りチャンピオンだし。いやいや、そんなことは。あるかも。
We smile at each other and return to the dormitory holding hands. One rainy day.
補習か。
大幸さんだけですね。さあ、それでは始めましょうか。
はい。
I told Now she could go home already, out of consideration. But actually, to tell the truth, I feel so helpless by myself.
頑張ります。
The weather's terrible. By the time I make it back to the dorm, it's already totally dark outside.
部屋の電気ついてない。なおちゃん、お買い物かな。ただいまー。
As I thought, there's no sign of Now inside the room. I switch on the lights.
荷物はある。一回帰ってから行ったんだ。
I think to myself as I see her bag and other things on her desk. And then I notice something else.
あ、スマホだ。
She left her smartphone lying next to her bag. She must have forgotten it before heading out. I placed my own bag on the floor and walked towards Nao's desk.
忘れてくなんてなおちゃんらしくないな。急いでたのかな。急ぐ。ただの買い物に。
As I tilt my head in contemplation, I pick up the smartphone without any particular intention. And just as I do this... Oh no! I'm startled by the smartphone suddenly starting to vibrate. Oh, it's probably that weird caller again. Oh no. Someone is calling. Looking at the display, I notice the call is coming from an unregistered number since the name of the caller isn't shown. Of course, I don't know this number either.
間違い電話？
I think so to myself for just an instant, but...
あ、この番号って。
It's the same, isn't it? This number showing on the display. I have a faint memory of it. It's the same number as last year, when Now said that it was someone calling the wrong number time after time. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, let me save this.
セーブしました。
What do we do? Do we answer it? Do we don't answer it? I'm scared to answer it, but at the same time I really want to know who's calling. And if we don't answer it, I don't know. It's gonna get put off or something. I'm gonna answer it. I'm scared, but I want to know what the hell is going on with my sister.
気になる。でも、いいのかな。
I mean, you know. As I'm thinking this to myself, I touch the green key when suddenly... Who's that? A voice is blasting from the phone. Safe to say that it's an angry voice. I timidly bring the smartphone to my ear. As the woman on the line is going on and on without even checking who she's talking to, I somehow managed to get a word in between.
どちら様でしょう？
The woman on the line is silent.
えーっと
あんた誰？
私はこのスマホの持ち主の姉ですけど、なおちゃん忘れていったみたいで。
The woman's voice sounds somewhat amused.
そうなんだ。
いやだからそちらは。
気をつけな。あんたの妹やばいよ。
And suddenly she hangs up.
気をつけなって。
Oh, there are those words again. Miss Itsuki had told me the same thing. I don't understand, but this wasn't just a random instance of a wrong number. When suddenly I hear the front door opening, Now is back home.
ただいまー。あ、なおちゃんおかえ
She's holding grocery bags from the supermarket.
り。やっぱり買い物だったんだ。
I look at the clock.
結構時間かかったんだね。うん、いろいろ選んでたから。お腹空いてる？すぐに用意するね。今日はお惣菜買ってきたんだ。とんかつだよ。
Now smiles at me cheerfully. It's the adorable little Now I'm used to.
気をつけな。あんたの妹やばいよ。
やばいって何が？あ、それ、なおのスマホ。
Now says this as she looks at her phone in my hand.
机の上に忘れてあって。ちょっと急いでたから特売の時間に。ああ、特売、そっか。
I hand Now her phone.
どっかから電話かかってきてたよ。ついさっき。電話？うん、知らない番号から。そっか。
Navigating through her phone to check the calling history, she asks me.
お姉ちゃん、電話出た？
I mean, you can't really lie on this, right? Because most phones will organize your missed calls from your picked up answered calls. So, we should probably just tell her the truth.
ごめん、ダメだったかな。
But what would I expect? Asuka's not good at lying. She never does. I try to say it in a somewhat inconspicuous way, but Now smiles at me and speaks.
別に。相手の人、何か言ってた？
Now's so sweet and so good. And I know it's intentional because it's contrasting with whatever this crap she's doing right now and like her past and stuff, but man, I really like Now. She's just so sweet and nice.
あ、いや、私が出たらすぐ切れちゃって。
Because if it was me, I would have been pissed. I would have been like, why would you answer my phone? Like, don't ever answer someone else's phone. I don't care if you're curious or if you think it's a wrong number. Don't do that. But now it's just like, did they say anything, sis?
そっか、ただの間違い電話だね。
She just doesn't want us to worry. Now nods satisfied and puts her phone on the table.
じゃ、夜ご飯用意するから待っててね。
Now cheerfully enters the kitchen. Now's voice and behavior is the same as always. Even so, I find myself as if paralyzed, unable to move. Just someone calling the wrong number then. No, that's not what it was. Watch out for your little sister. You better watch out.
さてと、牛乳と卵は冷蔵庫で。
I can hear Now's cheerful voice coming from the kitchen. I awkwardly move my body and peek into the kitchen. Now is taking the groceries out of the bags and putting them away. Then she takes a small bottle out of one of the bags and stares at it intently.
なんだろうあれ。
The bottle looks white, of a type I've never seen before. My first thought is that it might be some kind of spice, but it doesn't seem like that. Is it drugs? That's what I think. Someone's smuggling something in a bottle. It looks suspicious. Something's written on it in English.
なおちゃん、それって？
Now glances at me.
あ、これお薬だよ。薬局で買ってきたの。
See? Drugs. I knew it.
お薬、どこか悪いの？普通の栄養剤だよ。最近疲れやすくて。でも治る用のだから、お姉ちゃんは飲まないようにしてね。私は飲んじゃダメなんだ。体質に合わない人もいるらしいから、一応ね。
Now puts the bottle in one of the kitchen drawers.
はい、お姉ちゃんは座って待ってて。ご飯終わったら課題やろうね。
Now seems like her usual self. However, I look at her.
けど。
Ooh. Well, I think that's a good place to end. Anyways, apologies for some of the disorganization and craziness for these first couple episodes, but I think we're finally firmly on to the now route. And I don't think there's going to be a lot more repeated material. So join me next time as we continue to figure out just what the hell Now's been doing. Why she's taken some weird supplement. She's low on energy, quote unquote. Well, you know, I'm starting to wonder. There was that whole foreshadowing that that we saw, which had to do with right before Asuka puts on, or when Asuka's trying to look at what's on the USB memory stick, and Now comes in and Now asks her pretty much like, "What are you Googling, sis?" And she's like, "Well, God powers." I just throwing that out there. I feel like something. We know about the healing hands. I think Now's got some kind of healing ability too, or something else is going on because something weird is definitely going on. Anyways, next time. Until then, take care, and I will talk to you on the next one.